This is the Watch Commander.
Watch Commander. What's the Watch Commander watching?
NORAD. We're watching all missiles. We hit Morgan Stanley, BHI, eBay, 3 out of 3, and today comes the mother of all trades, Google Lotto trade.
Oh, you got the Google Auto
trade. Do not miss
going.
that one. I'm going to send you a live trade. I'm going to leave you for your eyes only. The live trade. As you know, I champion transparency.
Are you doing
People
it?
who can't be transparent, I can't deal with them.
He's transparent here. Tell us about your Google Auto trade. What are you looking at here, Fari?
I can't tell you that. That's for the members.
Oh, you got to wait. Okay.
I can't. Yeah, senor. You know, this is America. You get all the soup you want as long as you pay for it. No, but my point is, I sent to a few people out there so they see what we did live. You can see the time and stamp. You can see the price. You see the strategy and our logic. Okay? Now, that's a different problem. First of all, Google trades do not line up until, if history is any guide, until about half an hour before the number. Okay? So it's like 2:30 Chicago time. I probably put a spread on 10-ish, 11-ish, okay, early. And that's not the lotto trade. That's just, hey, that's steaks and potato. Okay, that pays for the bill, pays for the roof and lighting and all that crap. But the lotto, like if we put $300, made 11,000. That trade, that's gonna if it occurs. I can't force it. I have to find it. If it occurs, if it lines up, it's way in the end. And I know people get antsy in the chat room saying, hey, Fari, where is it? I said, listen, first of all, I'm not a sailor, okay? Rank has its privileges. Don't prompt me. I'm looking. But we have to actually zen out before. You have to really see things line up in terms of volume, liquidity in the option, volume in the price action itself, okay? Direction the price is going, and also, have you seen any recent back and forth heavy? If there's a lot of back and forth heavy in the price action early, probably a lot of big boys are having second thoughts. That actually, I take a contrarian mood and go up maybe a strike or two. So you want to put a very small amount in, and you want to have a short play. That's the definition of lotto. Okay, you can't put something in and buy leaps. You can't put $200 or $500 and go and buy leaps. That's not a lotto. Lotto is something short term, maybe a week, maybe less than a week. Ideally, you want it to expire Friday.
Are the lotto trades?
It's 1 day. What?
Are the lotto trades your bread and butter here, Fari, or is this just something you do on the side?
Lotto is lotto. You don't know lotto has no schedule. Okay, lotto doesn't tell you where it's going to be. Okay, whether it is going to be there or not. Lotto is it's like frothing on the cappuccino. Okay, it's extra. It's the juice. Okay, the extra stuff on top. Your bread and butter is regular trades. Right. Has to be. Yeah. Lotto is you're going to Vegas. Okay, so small amount you put in, strategically lined up. Okay, and you use your Sigma channels. You gotta go out in strikes. And a lot of names don't give you a lot of trades. For example, you can get it from Netflix if you don't have icons involved. If the icons are involved, yeah, you are. I can use some choice words here, but we have ladies present, so I won't. But Netflix, you can do it. Amazon, you can do it. Baidu, I have done it. Okay. Amazon, I've done so. Netflix one time, really nice, but lasted about a couple of hours in after hours. By the time market opened, okay, it was 3 sigma on the weekly I hit. Okay. Market opened, I can go into a fight with the sun overnight. They sold half the position. At $380, they're selling 3 million shares. It's, I saw all that profit evaporate in milliseconds once the cash opened.
Do you do the Goog or the Goog? I know we've discussed this with you before. And
Google with the L. Google with the L.
You do it with the L, huh? Okay.
Yeah, because that's a Class A. That's a Class A, and that's where the volume is. If you look at also, there's more volume on the future side of it, too. I do look at single stock futures, by the way. That's up and coming. I I was recruited by that exchange to do some marketing for them back in like 2003, 2004. I told them, let me sit down. What are you guys talking about? There's no volume. There's still struggling. It's coming along, but now we have a lot of liquidity. 2008, okay, validated what they were doing. As you know, you couldn't short certain financials. Remember? Remember the list came out?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So guess why we're shorting them on single stock futures?
There's still not significant volume in there, is there yet? I mean,
no, very small. But I want to know the pricing. I want to know the pricing. I want to see, because that's really big boys only. But mom and pop, mom and pop should go there, but they don't know. They don't. There's only 20% margin. Okay, any day you can get 20% margin, so it's a 5-to-1 leverage. They don't go there. But from the pricing, Joel, you can get a feel about what the big boys are betting on this thing. And because of the leverage, to me, that has more value than mom and pop sitting in the Del Boca Vista using AOL and shooting numbers in there.
You know what? That's good. That's a good point that you bring up. I mean, there may be certain things that you don't necessarily trade the instrument, but you use it as an indicator. And
yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's see if we can get some volume. To me,
I mean, you guys traded futures. You guys traded options.
Yeah.
You look at MIVs. You may not have traded all those strikes, but your eyes will go up and down the option chain, right, to see what the pricing looks like, or different month. How is the market maker is pricing your OEX options, for example? Okay, those are crucial to get get your body, your mind zenned out into that space, the volatility space, to understand how the market maker is pricing it based on two things: his expectation and also order flow.
So what did you think of Auntie Jeanette's comments?
Oh, Jesus, don't wake me up, please. She talked, first of all, she talked on both sides of her mouth. I think she's getting more trained in the diplomatic ways, in the being front and center. As you know, at the Fed, really the big gun is the chair. Even when she was a vice chair, she didn't have that kind of exposure. So she's learning it. She's doing better. The big bang was the first day, obviously. The second day kind of was a whimper, and a little bit of back and forth stuff. I had most of the second day on mute. I was playing Us and Them from Pink Floyd. Now, first day, I had on Reuters web page and coming to my face. So first day I paid attention. The problem with those, all these not interviews, testimonies. This is Humphrey Hawkins. This is the one, I don't know, way back from my Greenspan. They did twice a year. Here's the issue. Every question is a trade. Okay? That means that the moment this person, and you can tell from the who's asking the question, like Waters. I hate her. She has no clue what's going on. The gal from L.A., South Central LA. Yeah, she's completely out. I mean, I don't know why she still is a representative, but it's a separate issue. But when she starts, for example, that becomes a new question. You need to clean the slate and be ready. And sometimes there is no action. So the first day was awesome, but second day, I lost interest. Plus, we had all these earnings season. This is APS for us. This is a busy period. Problem is, opportunities are a lot, but more than opportunities, also dangerous. As you know, earning plays are binary, 1 or 0. Either you get them or you don't. Last night, we got all three. That's unusual. Morgan Stanley.
Let's talk about that trade. Let's talk about that Morgan Stanley
EBS.
trade.
3 different industries, actually.
So what did you have on in Morgan Stanley, and what is your plan off the open?
The Morgan Stanley have 33 calls, but they're August.
Oh.
Plenty of plans. Yeah, it's not a lot though, and we bought it for 64 cents. The stock is trading at what right now? Hold on.
It's up here at $33, $32.99.
Yeah, and they're going to decipher it. The number was huge, but there were a lot of one-time events. So the recurring, that's what's crucial. The recurring was lower by, I think they beat by nickel. It's still for a stock of $33. to beat by nickel is a lot. Beta is 2.789. It's a 2.8 beta. Okay, this one we will fly. We have 4 weeks on it. I'm happy. I put in $600 in there per $25,000 account.
Hey,
Okay, there was 64 cents. We bought 10 contracts. It was $600 out of a $25,000 account. It's going to give us a pretty decent return. Look what we did with, what do you call it? JPM. Our Goldman Sachs is also up, not as much, because that was a call spread. But JPM and Morgan Stanley, because prices were lower, I just bought outright. Now, eBay and BHI, both of those we did call spreads. And BHI is tremendous. BHI is tremendous. I think eBay would do okay. I probably dumped the eBay early, not at the open, a little bit later. But the BHI and Morgan, I'll keep it a couple of days.
Okay, so
I'm not worried about the market downturn right now.
Now
if you look at it, they've had no impact. Very little. Look at Goldman Sachs. Very little impact. So.
Okay. You doing anything in a mega big cap oil? I heard Capital's coming in here, and do you have any kind of Sigma reading on these? Anadarko Petroleum.
Give me a symbol. I'd be more than happy to help you out, sir.
APC.
Give me a symbol.
All right. Anadarko Petroleum. APC. Just did.
APC, of course.
Hit a new all-time high yesterday.
The other name I didn't know, but APC I do know. Anadarko. Let's see. All-time high, fairly close. I think we did. It's 112.08. Okay. Sigma Child weekly looks very nice. Daily is good. Daily actually last night our system went to a buy.
Really?
I'm sorry, night before last.
Really?
So that here's some targets if you want to look at it. This week not more than 115, 114 and change. Maybe 115 this week. Are they reporting anything or no?
I do not have.
Which stock are you
What's the EPS date for them?
Brentster?
So you get.
Let's see. I see July.
Yeah, because remember,
July 29th.
This is the problem. This week and next week, you really got to watch the EPS before you get into any trade. Look at your calendar, because you could be right on the stock, and then the management torpedoes you. You know, by some report that comes out that pops. And also, probably more important than that, the MD&A, Management Discussion Analysis, the conference call. That's what could be a very bigger one. For example, that's what happened with BHI. They give a strong guidance. Okay? That probably has more impact on the stock than the EPS itself. So no, I'm bullish on APC. I've been fairly bullish on energy. Couple of reasons. A, we're expanding what we're doing here. That's very good for the ecosystem, which is the tools and services. You know, BHI, the Schlumberger, Halliburton, all of these are going to be fairly strong for the time being. You know, this is not a small move. Okay, this is secular. It's not cyclical. This is secular. What we're doing here with the gas and oil production, and I hope we do more and we start exporting, because it'll change the workforce here, and also that's the best weapon against Comrade Putin.
Okay, all right.
By taking some of the oil income he has away from him.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
No, that's it, Fari. We got to run here and continue on with the show. Fari Hamzei.
Murray, that's it for me. That's it. I was gonna give you more soup. No more soup. Okay.
Oh, you give us soup in the chat. We'll follow you in the chat there, Fari. We like soup.
Yeah, hey Fari. Fari. There's some symbols in the chat.
Worry.
There's some
Guys,
symbols.
always an honor and a pleasure to be with you, and thanks for inviting me. We'll talk to you next week.
Yep, take some look at some symbols in the chat for us,
Yes,
Fari.
sir.
Thanks a lot.
We'll do. Thanks. Sure.
Okay.
Bye-bye.